let's go ahead and get started with the first paycheck of June. But first, I'm going to go ahead and just clear out these categories. So I'm going to approve Vanguard transaction, investing very little into my brokerage right now. Transportation is good. It was only 1102 because I had to go to a very expensive gasoline store. So let's approve those. This one's actually clothing from Amazon. I had to double check it. And this was eating out, so that'll go under guilt-free spending. Eating out. We went to a vegan-only restaurant, and it was great. Approve. Amazon. This one's actually health and wellness because I know it was for vitamins. Omega 3 vitamin gummies. And that's all. Let's go ahead and go to the budget. I think it's this one. Yeah. So for May, I overspent in my groceries category by a lot. Oh my goodness. I did go a little crazy for Mother's Day buying stuff for that day. I'm going to be covering that with gifts and giving. Okay. Any other? Oh. Well, I actually made an extra category for Mexico because I wanted to know how much I spent for Mexico, but I think I'm just gonna go into the travel category, put in Mexico 2023 in the memo, and do it that way. So I'm going to delete this. Travel. So I bought 2 airplane tickets, travel insurance, and then I paid for the first half of the Airbnb. The next half is going to be charged sometime in September, I believe. And this is for 2 people. Eventually, I'll tally everything up and then I'll ask for the second person to pay me back. Yeah. So that's what it is, $518 over budget. So I'm going to cover that with ready to assign. I actually have $800 worth of T-bills that are going to mature, I think, in the middle of June. So I'll basically cover this overspending on travel, and I don't need to get too ahead of my other bills because I'm counting on that money to come in. So let's go ahead and go into June. One thing I did want to do is set aside. So I'm going to ignore rent until the 15th because it'll take away most of my money. I'm going to set aside 120 for utilities. Actually, let me put in the progress bars. Yeah. So 120 is fully funded. Groceries is 200, but I might up it to 250. Let's actually already do that right now. I am going to be spending additional money because I want to enjoy life. The other day I went into a Starbucks and I bought some Starbucks and it was so yummy. Although I can make it at home. I make a killer matcha lemonade. But it's just so nice being able to have the money to be able to spend if you want to. And phone, I changed it up. I upped it to $110 because they upped it like $4 every month. Household is $100. I already spent like $50 on things for the house. Transportation, it's going to be $400 per month. This covers gas, maintenance, AAA at the end of the year, everything that has to do with my car. And I used to have individual categories for everything so that ensured that I wasn't dipping into card maintenance. I was dipping into the AAA money that's due in January uh, to get something for my car or fix something on my car. But I kind of like it all in one category because it definitely lets me see the total cost of transportation just in one go. And after calculating everything, it was between $400 to $450 every month, and it just seems crazy to me because that's basically a car payment. If I did actually have a car payment, it would be double this, and to me that blows my mind because it's so close to what I'm paying in rent. Honestly, I mean, I am so grateful that I have a car because it gives me the freedom to just go like drive somewhere and go hiking for like 5 hours or something. It gives me the option to go see my family whenever I want to and go see my boyfriend. But that's what you have to pay, like to have that flexibility and that freedom. It's just so much money. Um, so much money can be saved if you live in a walkable city. Oh well. Subscriptions, and you can save a lot of money by biking places even if you do have a car. Subscription $21.98, although I did get like a editing thing for videos on my phone where it lets you crop things and all that stuff. I think it was $27.99. So I'm gonna do $21.98 plus $27.99, and that was for the year minus the $350. Oh snaps! Almost $50 for subscription this month. That is crazy. Or should I have it in the yearly category? I guess I should put it in the yearly category. So I'll do minus $27.99 and then add it to my yearly memberships. So that's $27.99. What month are we in? Oh, June. Shift enter. Oh, not there. Shift enter. It's $27.99 June. Okay, so that's that. I still have $865 left with 96 cents. I could just put away $600 for rent so I don't have to completely ignore this. Okay. And then I had like $2,251 to budget with my paycheck, but I'm going to set aside what I got for mileage. So I got $155 with 63 cents for mileage, and that's just going right back into the category for transportation on top of what I already wanted to set aside. I lost my key, and you guys know it's really expensive to replace a car key that's like programmed and everything. So I'm just gonna have to face the reality that having the luxury, well, yeah, it's a luxury, but it's kind of, I have to drive for work too, like during working hours. So I have to make sure to account for and not use this mileage reimbursement for other things when in reality it should be going into my transportation category just in case anything happens. Okay, so that leaves me with $110.33. So I'm going to put that into family support because I've definitely already spent on that as well. So we'll see. I spent about, in this category, I spent about $200, which I need to input right now. Um, and that leaves me with zero. And so I'm underfunded by how much? $1,577. That's pretty good to me. Seems pretty good because usually my paychecks, at the very minimum, they'll be $18.95. But I have some mileage coming in. I have worked some overtime, so be definitely the next paycheck will definitely be above that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys. Oh, and one last thing is I want to start spending money on books because why not? So I keep saying that, but okay, that was all. Have a good one. Bye bye.